Mr. Grinch.
Let's start with a stock you picked in the stock draft, Macys. Naughty or nice now?
Well, Tyler, you're a nice guy. I think Macys is a nice stock. And again, what was once very naughty in 2019, look, today there's news out that they're actually delevering. They're buying back some of their debt. That's part of the story here. I think balance sheet optimization. The fact that they've switched to an off-price model in some part of their empire, I think, is working. So again, for something that was once naughty, the calendar doesn't make it suddenly get nice. But I do think some of these drivers are important.
All right, let's move on to number two, which would be Chipotle. Naughty or nice? It's had a run up.
Again, an incredibly nice year. I'm going to go naughty. Not because Chipotle's done anything wrong, and it's certainly not a mean one, but the valuation is naughty. I mean, the valuation at if you get $18 a share, 17 3/4 is consensus. You're at about 52 times. Digital sales, the loyalty program are well priced in here. I think it's going to be tough to equal that in 2020.
Johnson & Johnson, despite its troubles, up 10% this year. Naughty or nice for 2020?
Politically, it's hard to say this is a nice story. There's a lot going on here, but it is a nice story in terms of the valuation right now. It's trading at a 15% discount to the S&P. Hasn't done this in a decade. We know why. I think the headlines. Their pharma business is often a multiple driver, and the pharma business is slated in 2020 to pick up. But you just get to a 5% discount to the S&P. It's a $170 stock.
Let's move to Apple, which again has had a year-to-date performance few better than it.
It's been incredibly nice, Tyler. But I think you have a case here where, again, we talk so much about services. This is a naughty 2020 pick. If only because I think it has re-rated. It's 20 times forward. I mean, this is a hybrid multiple now based upon services and digital. I love the story. I'm actually long the stock, but I think 2020 is going to be a lot tougher.
When would you sell it or go short? When would you get rid of it?
Short is, people tend to play this game. Am I an investor or a trader in Apple? I'm absolutely an investor. Everything that's happened here, I think, Tyler, has been incredibly nice. I think the re-rating based upon the services business, wearables are expected to be growing 25%. There's nothing wrong with what they've done.
Let's move on to Boeing, which is our bonus stock. Do you like it, naughty or nice?
Again, very, very naughty. But if you think about what the stock has endured and even the announcements of the last couple of days and how the stock's performed, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And I'll tell you why. I think the free cash flow story, which is such a big part of the Boeing story, is certainly going to be on hold. I think the FAA politics right now are very, very important. I think the company did what they had to do in this announcement.
So basically your discipline here is love this year's unloved, unlove this year's loved.
Well, Tyler,
right?
You've probably never been naughty, but I mean, I think, I was a guy that maybe at one point has, and I've gone nice. I think the calendar won't do that, but a lot of bad news is priced into a lot of these stocks.
Naughty Tim Seymour brought his paddle. It doesn't get naughtier than that.
All
right.
No comment.